Well, what's going on, guys? The Film Fan Reviews. My name is Stephen Barton II, and today we're talking about the new film Rambo: Last Blood. Now, as you probably know, this movie stars Sylvester Stallone, who has been playing Rambo since early 80s, I think. And I actually hadn't really seen any of those movies. Like, I saw them on TV a little bit, but never like fully Rambo uncensored greatness until this last week. I watched all 4 movies going into the 5th one, which was Rambo: Last Blood, and I fell in love with the character of Rambo. I mostly know Sly from Rocky and a couple other movies like The Expendables and different things like that because I am younger, obviously. I found that the character of John Rambo was actually really cool. I never knew it was based off of a book that I really want to read now because I want to know more about the actual book itself and what this movie was based off of, especially because I've heard people talk about it and they said that it goes more into the mind of John Rambo, which is pretty interesting, being in the war like that. I'd like to see what kind of stuff he's thinking about and everything like that. I think it'd be really cool to see. But Sylvester Stallone does a phenomenal job with this character that's very disturbed and violent because that's what he went through and that's kind of second nature to him in a way. So my favorite film of the franchise is First Blood, more because it just has more of a contained story where you're introducing the character, but they get right into him being who he is, and I like that a lot. Same with Part 2, I enjoyed that, but 3 and Rambo from 2008, I liked for the most part. I like it more when he's just being the character of Rambo and just brutally destroying people. That's my favorite part of those movies, but the story in those ones are fairly weak for the most part, and sadly Rambo: Last Blood kind of falls into that same category. We start off very slow. We're introducing some characters that we didn't know beforehand, basically to give the backstory for him, because in every movie, Rambo needs to have revenge. And so we introduce a few characters that, without spoilers, some things need to happen for him to get revenge and everything like that. But once we get past those moments, because those actresses are fine for what they're there for, they didn't have to be great. But once we get past that and Rambo turns into Rambo once again and kind of lets that unleash, there's even a line in the movie that I love where he says that he's not a changed man, he's just keeping the lid shut. When he said that, I had goosebumps and I was so excited. Because once he lets that loose, you feel like it's that original John Rambo again, because even at his age right now, he was doing some pretty cool stuff, and the effects in this movie were almost like horror movie effects, which were really, really cool. The violence is turned up even more. Some of the CG stuff was iffy at times, but I didn't care because I came there to see a violent John Rambo movie, and I got that fully. So yeah, the first 2 acts of the film, take it or leave it to be honest, but once we get into that 3rd act, is violence-filled and just off-the-wall crazy stuff that you're there to see if you're a John Rambo fan. One thing that I did laugh about too in the theater that I thought of immediately, there are some montage scenes, and there's literally a Home Alone montage of him setting up stuff, and it made me laugh because I was like, he just feels like Kevin McAllister right now, and he's about to say this.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
So yeah, overall, Rambo: Last Blood, if you're a fan of the Rambo series, I think you'll have a ball just like I did. Yes, the story's not great. Yes, some of the other supporting cast members aren't great. The villain, though, from Snowfall, I don't know the actor's name, but he's phenomenal. And if you're there to see a cool, crazy Rambo movie, you get that in this. And if you just want to see some crazy action stuff, you will enjoy it. But if you're trying to see the next best picture, Rambo: Last Blood's not for you. But anyway, on my 5-star rating scale, it's a 3.5, because it's not a perfect movie, but it's exactly what you want from Rambo. Yes, I wish there was more story behind Rambo a little bit more. I love to see Sly do anything. I mean, I'm more of a Rocky fan, but I've become a John Rambo fan, so if they would have just played with that a little bit more, I think it would have been even better. But if you're a Rambo fan, check this movie out. And that's it for today, guys. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, and rank the Rambo movies. I'd love to chat with you and I'm a new fan, but if you're an older fan, I'd love to chat with you and see what you think of this new movie. Please share the video on your social medias. That would help me out greatly. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all my social medias. The links are in the description, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that jazz. the filmfanreviews.blogspot.com. I've been putting up some written reviews, and because I'm going to be busy this next month shooting a new short film in school, I might write some reviews rather than recording and editing them because I might not have the time, but check out that website. There might be some written stuff on there, and thanks for watching.